Welcome to Pasqual the Equalizer early game build, you useful bastards. Pasqual is quite an interesting one with couple different paths that could be taken, so Equalizer is not the only option to make him fantastic. However, it is such a great team focused build with high damage potential. Priority is on debuffing and setting up kills. Enemies are gonna be doing much less damage to Pasqual and other party members while being severely stripped of their armor and dodge, while in the meantime Pasqual is increasing allies' armor even over 50% at times. This is for first 27 levels or so, and footage has been recorded on Unfair. This is the setup. Don't forget that his Tech Priest armor increases its armor through logic skill, so make sure to always level logic skill first. Active ability that is a must is definitely Tactical Knowledge, as it can severely increase Pasqual's damage potential and armor for all allies. Perfect Spot is optional, but it can hide ballistic skill deficiencies at times. It works great with plasma weapons as they have increased range. Bounty Hunter is an ideal upgrade, and I love and snare the prey with Hunter's ambush potential. Heavy weapon proficiency is for some specific weapons like multi-melta, but it can remain optional due to many great non-heavy weapon choices. I understand there are some great upgrades for Tech Priests, specifically like aiming protocols that I've picked, but it is very difficult to get everything we want. I'll add more stuff from Tech Priest upgrades for late game build version. If not going for heavy weapon proficiency, then ignore overpower. I have found so far only one weapon, which is multi-melta, that requires heavy weapon proficiency, but quickly afterwards found a great substitute that isn't heavy weapon. When it comes to gear, I haven't found many crucial things to equip. Helmet of the Devoted Protector is fantastic to keep Pasqual in combat until we get boosted with Tactical Knowledge and any other buffer in the party. I'm also still using Holy Vestment, as it has decent armor when focusing on logic skill. From weapons, use plasma stuff early on and later either switch to melta or continue using plasma. Plasma is better for long range, while melta is better for short range. Alright, so how to play? First priority is to stay alive. Machine Spirit Communion is a nice buff that can be used occasionally, but focus should be more on Machine Spirit Banishment, analyze enemies and expose weakness. In first round, use Hunt down the prey 3 times on enemies that should be dying first, but avoid things like pink horrors, as they don't grant the buff upon death due to splitting into blue horrors. Your goal is to keep adding exploits on enemies, which is gonna happen every round automatically, and the enemy with most exploits is gonna have one additional stack of exploits added each round due to continuous analysis. So when you see someone with over 15 exploits, do not attack that enemy, because Tactical Knowledge needs to be used to convert all the exploits into armor bonus for the party and damage buff for Pasqual. More exploits, better the bonuses. So debuff strong enemies with Machine Spirit Banishment and then prepare to inflict despair on the very same or another enemy. To do that, every turn follow this sequence. Since every turn you are gonna put one exploit on every enemy in 10 cell radius due to passive learning operative talent Pasqual starts with, use Expose Weakness first. Debuff is not gonna be great with only one exploit being removed, but that is not our goal. After Expose Weakness, use Analyze Enemy on that same enemy to add exploits. Now attack the enemy who has Expose Weakness and exploits with melee or ranged attack, as that is gonna inflict despair. I really like Ensnare the Prey, as it potentially immobilizes the enemy while dealing medium damage. With Hunters, ambush single attacks are free against immobilized enemy. At least that's how it should work, but I've noticed it doesn't work at times. Has to be a bug. Anyway, that is all. You're gonna love having Equalizer Pasqual in the party, as it is truly gonna make things a lot easier the more combat progresses. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more Rogue Trader stuff.